What's going on? I'm Spencer Tillis.
I'm Trayvon Miles.
And I'm Edgar Walker.
And this is our first ever DSI Governor's Challenge selection show, something we've been working a lot on. And I tell you what, I am so excited. If you're a basketball fan, you have got to be tuning into this thing right now. We have all the brackets. We're one of the first ones to get it, and we're going to release all of them today.
We got a whole bunch on schedule here coming up. We brought our guy Edgar in. He's the director of scouting and camps for DMV Elite. Edgar, I know you are ready for this thing as I am. I cannot wait for December.
I'm pumped. We've been working since last December to get it going, and we can't wait to reveal the brackets today.
Well, let's get right into it. Over 100 teams are just about there in this tournament. A bunch of great ones. We're going to get it right away. Angela, show us the first showcase games.
All right, well, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. We're going to start things off with these showcase teams here. Here are the boys bracket A. First matchup in this bracket will be two Maryland teams. Kent County will face Dr. Henry A. Wise Jr. Next, we will have two familiar teams. Y-High will be taking on Polytech. Then Pocomoke will face Idea Charter School from D.C. Then another set of Maryland schools, Riverdale Baptist School and Boys Latin School, will go head-to-head. And last but not least, Virginia Academy will play Friends School of Baltimore. Guys?
Big reason a lot of those teams are in the showcase. I mean, that is a loaded start. What first initial thoughts on that one?
First thing I'm thinking that stands out to me is that Kent-Wise matchup. Michael Spate, you might know a little bit about him from Wise. I saw some tape on him. Shoot the ball from anywhere. Darian Barnes as well. Both played for DC Premier, this summer. They present matchup problems for the Trojans, but I feel like Marquand Green and Manny Camper as well, from some guys down here that are pretty good, present some kind of matchups on their own.
Yeah, Kent County made a good run last year. It'll be interesting to see what happens this year. They should have Camper back at that point. But the one that definitely stands out to me is that Pocomoke matchup. I mean, I am a big fan, no secret right now, of this Warriors team. Actually, they can make a legitimate run at the conference title here. Tyler Nixon is a menace defensively. Expect him to have a big impact on this game, as well as LaCurtis Whitney. The guy plays like Zach Randolph. I don't think he can touch the net, but he's going to dominate you in the post. He has that Zebo game. He moves a little better in transition in that, but I think they are going to have a tough matchup. Edgar, what can you expect out of IDA Charter?
So Idea Charter is led by a really talented backcourt of Daryl Bones and Justin Milstead. Bones is one of the best scorers in the D.C. area, and they have some size inside too. So they're going to be a pretty complete team, really get after it and play hard.
I cannot wait for that game. Well, Edgar, I know another game you're really looking forward to is that Riverdale Baptist versus Boys Latin showdown. We've seen Boys Latin here before, but we have not seen Riverdale. What are we expecting out of that matchup?
So Riverdale is another team that's pretty well-rounded. As some seniors who are going to come in and really lead that team. Boys Latin's led by a really dynamic sophomore named Jalen Andrews. They lost to transfer Cody Pugh, but they bring back a lot of talent, and they might be kind of in the mix there to potentially pull an upset.
And transfers galore on this high school.
That'll be a theme today, I think.
Transfers galore on this high school circuit.